Hey, feels right. Feels right, man.
The autumn wind is a pirate, blustering in from sea. With a rollicking song he sweeps along, swaggering boisterously. His face is weather-beaten. He wears a hooded sash, with a silver hat about his head, and a bristling black mustache. He growls as he storms the country, a villain big and bold. And the trees all shake and quiver and quake as he robs them of their gold. The autumn wind is a raider, pillaging just for fun. He'll knock you round and upside down and laugh when he's conquered and won.
If the Las Vegas Raiders have the right quarterback on the team right now, they will go far. They have a great defense that finished in the top 10 while they were number 1 over the second half of last season. They have a solid running game as Amir White rushed for 397 yards the last 4 games. Superstar receiver Devontae Adams is still Devontae Adams too. He had 103 catches for 1,144 yards and 8 touchdowns last year despite playing with 3 quarterbacks. 2 of them were horrible. Receivers Trey Tucker and Jacoby Myers and tight ends Michael Mayer and Brock Bowers are coming back too. That's a dream for a quarterback. That's why I believe Aiden O'Connell's going to have a solid year this year. We'll see though. I know he's not proven yet. Then there are those out there that think Gardner Minshew is the guy. I'm going to caution those people. He's been in the league 5 years and he hasn't proven he's the guy yet. I hear all the comparisons to Ken Taylor because of his swagger, his mullet, and his beard, but hold up. He hasn't shown he has stable skill set yet, so you might want to hold up on the Minshew Mania. One good thing about Minshew is he's a dog that's real scrappy. That scrappiness will make him scramble and run on you. He runs a 4.95 40, so he's not a good athlete, but he will go. He'll get as much as he can out of it, and he knows when the journey's over, so he'll slide. But when there's a first down to get, he'll go ahead and take that hit. Again, he's not a good athlete, so he's not going to make it look pretty, but he can hurt the defense with his running at times. The bottom line is there are times that he moves the chains and times he scores touchdowns. But just because he's scrappy and he'll go at times doesn't mean he has great pocket presence. He just stepped out of the back of the end zone for a safety there. That would have been a fumble for a touchdown too. Pocket presence is being aware of your surroundings and sensing pressure, and Minshew isn't very good with that. That's why he fumbles a lot. Here, the Jaguars are going to come from the backside and make him fumble. Here the Bengals are coming for him. He's got to sense that and slide away. And you have to be hypersensitive to the rush when you're in your own end zone. That's how you cost your team a touchdown. But since he's so scrappy, he'll make some plays throwing the ball on the run for you. Watch this. This is a hell of a play right here. On this play, he's going to escape to his right, direct traffic, and get a nice chunk. And here he's going to do the same thing and get a touchdown out of it. The problem with that is he thinks he can always make plays like that, but that's not the case. Just as often, he puts the ball in harm's way trying to make a play. He got lucky that time. He's not going to get so lucky on this one. On this one, he gets his arm hit, and it was a bad decision as he throws into double coverage. He doesn't make the best decisions when he's under pressure. And on this one, he can't quite layer the ball over the linebacker, but in front of the safety. Minshew has a quarterback rating of 66.2 under pressure. Minshew doesn't have the greatest of arms, but there are times that he can get the ball down the field. This is a dime right here. And so is this one. Got a little trickeration here. And how about this one just behind the corner but in front of the safety? And here he does a little something off play action. He's a good ball handler in play action. He didn't put a lot of air under this one, but it's on target. Minshew has made some deep connections, but that doesn't make him a great deep ball thrower. He misses way more than he makes. And as you saw there, he has some bad misses with guys running wide open. This one's horrible. I know the deep ball isn't a high percentage throw, but when you miss a guy that wide open, it comes back to haunt you. Misses like this is why he's been a backup most of his career. Watch, the receiver's gonna have a step on this guy here. And nope. Minshew's completion percentage is only 39.2% and his passer rating is only 81.9 on deep balls. Minshew very much fits the West Coast offense though. On those short crossing routes, he gives his guys something to run with. Here he gives his check down something to run with. Here we have a quick out and he gives his receiver something he can turn right up the field with. Here he gives his guy something on the more intermediate part of the field to run with. And he up out of there. Minshew's a good short to intermediate timing and rhythm passer at times. But even when doing what he does best, he puts the ball in harm's way too often. He got lucky again. He's gonna get lucky again here too. He didn't see the safety, I guess. And this is just a straight up bad throw. And here we go with a bad decision and bad throw. And here he is on a design rollout, but he doesn't see the corner. How is he on out routes? His arm isn't particularly strong, but he'll get it there. Here's one 10 yards down the field from the opposite hash. Here he finds a way to float this one in there. Here he is from the middle of the field to the sidelines, 10 yards down the field. And here's another one from the middle of the field, 10 yards outside the numbers. He puts a little something on this one while he's running 15 yards down the field outside the numbers. You don't want to see too much of that from him though. I know O'Connell is unproven, but he showed me a little something under difficult circumstances last year, and I expect him to make a big jump to year 2. If he doesn't, the Raiders could be in trouble. People talk about how Minshew barely missed the playoffs last year, but if he was that good, he wouldn't have. He had a stacked team with running back Jonathan Taylor and receivers Michael Pittman and Josh Downs. He played in the weak AFC South too. Minshew was giving some of you Stabler vibes, but he's more like Ryan Fitzpatrick. He's streaky, making plays 1 minute and turning the ball over the next, so we need to hold off on all that Minshew Mania stuff. Thank you for watching. See you next time.